Hello everyone, this is Terripper, and today we are playing some Chivalry Medieval Warfare, but in reality this is a post-commentary, and by saying post-commentary I mean post-game commentary. I haven't done one of these in a couple months now, actually, and I do like this format, in that I don't have to deal with the distractions of battle whilst I am recording my voice, but they're a bit less fun to do, I guess, in that I kind of like freaking out when I get my head chopped off in-game, that sort of thing, but you guys get the idea. So, this video is meant to be a bit short. This is a Q&A video, my first ever Q&A video I've ever done, and I made it short just as kind of a test, because I made the first Q&A announcement a long time ago, maybe like a month ago. I said I would make one in 2 weeks. Didn't happen. But this is happening right now. So I've got a bunch of questions here. Let's see how many we can answer. Tell me your guys' feedback at the end of the video in the comments. And obviously, do whatever you normally do. I'll remind you later. But right now, let's just get into the questions. So I did not note down names of askers, nor will I put up the questions on the video, because it's a bit too much effort in my eyes. I'll read the questions beforehand. But if you guys think it's a good idea to give the asker's name, or to read the question on the screen, to like put it onto the screen, then do let me know. Alright, so first question, how often would you use the Maul, and how long did it take you to get good at the game, as in what rank, area, and hours? So first question, how often would you use the Maul? I don't use it all that much, honestly. I'm much more of a blade kind of guy, but it is a fun as heck weapon if I just want to break faces. So not all that much. How long did it take you to get good at the game, as in what rank, area, and hours? So it took me a very long time to get up to rank 40, and I've been hovering in the 40s for a very long time. Probably a couple months, actually. I've got 800 hours in the game, and I am rank 43, so take that as you will. Next question, how do you deal with face-hugging knights? Well, I deal with face-hugging knights by face-hugging them back. You can kick them if you are a knight or a vanguard, but if you are a man-at-arms, you should just get right up in their faces too, because you should be taking that momentum when they're that close. So it should not be all that horribly difficult to deal with face-hugging knights if you know what you're doing. Just get your bearings, don't let them take the momentum. Do I watch or play any sports? A little bit of soccer, but not much of anything else. I do watch esports, CSGO mainly, a little bit of Dota here and there, but otherwise really no sports. I play a little bit of soccer, I weightlift, but no true sports. Have I ever considered doing sub-viewer stuff, as in hosting a mass event, pulling us in a TeamSpeak, blah, 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 doing a cudgel-only deathmatch? I absolutely have, and I talked about a community tournament where anyone can join, and I still want to do that, but now that school started, for me, it's a lot more difficult, but I do want to get you guys in on something. I really, really do, and I've been kind of neglecting you guys on that front, and I apologize for that. But I do want to try to set something up. Why do people hate fainting? So, this actually comes from a historical reference. So, everyone hated fainting in the Middle Ages, except those who used it, because it was seen as a somewhat dishonorable tactic, because it was so hard to deal with as a fighter. However, in that same vein, it's also kind of hard to pull off, because when you're in a fast-paced battle with swords and melee weaponry, it's really hard to fake an attack, because you're always in a forward and it's always in a push-pull sort of thing. However, in Chivalry, people hate feigning because sometimes the battles aren't going very quickly, and when you throw in a feint, that totally throws off the tempo of the battle and gives you the momentum. So that is why people hate feinting. I don't have a problem with it, honestly. I try not to use it as much as possible, but the competitive scene, it's a big part of the competitive scene, and that's not going to stop anytime soon. What servers do I play on? I play on all sorts of servers. I've been mainly playing on dual servers because that's kind of what's fun for me. I like that rush of getting to the top of the scoreboard, beating out whoever's at the top of the moment. That kind of stuff is fun for me. So I'm generally on dual servers, classic or normal, sometimes team objective. I do that sort of thing for fun with other people generally, and it is great fun. Can I do a vlog? So in fact, every time I stream that's not a tournament, which actually has been kind of rare, I use a webcam, so a lot of people have seen my face. And I have been considering doing a Chivalry video with a face cam. I don't know if it'd make any sense. You just get to see my reactions once in a while, but other than that, I don't know if it'd really help you guys. If you would like to see something like that, let me know, definitely, because I'm totally open to it. I have a solid webcam, and I could definitely use it. And I know many of you have not seen my face, so I definitely could do that. Alright, based on facts, not opinions, are any of the weapons in the game OP? Any of the weapons. Alright. That's a very good question. I have not had a look at the damage and range spreadsheets for the game in a long time, so you would have to dig in there to know. I would say just offhand, no weapon is really overpowered at the moment. Claymores and greatswords are a little bit overpowered on their look-down overhead power. Like, you can look down overhead so insanely quickly with them if you're in third person. Also, messers, although I think that's just a look-down overhead thing going on with accelerations. But I hope that kind of answers your question. You can find the damage and range spreadsheets for every weapon, the values for every weapon in that spreadsheet, which I'll put in the description if I remember to, but you can definitely find it online quite easily. Alright, but to answer the question, I would not say any weapon is explicitly overpowered. Torn Banner has had this game out for 3 years. They've done a decent job of balancing things. It's just a lot of stuff that's still kind of broken. How would I feel if Chivalry went free-to-play? I would honestly have no problem with that. There would probably be a much bigger hacking presence because it is not all that hard to hack Chivalry. I haven't done it myself, but I just know that all you need to do is do an INI injection, which is a very simple form of hacking, or I think it's INI files. I don't know exactly. Like I said, I haven't done it myself, but I know it's quite simple to do. But other than that, it would honestly be kind of cool for Chivalry to go free-to-play. There would be a lot more people playing the game, which is a big thing. There'd be a lot more tournaments, a lot bigger competitive scene. All in all, it'd be a much better game in my opinion, and the cosmetics are a big part of the game. Honestly, you can buy this game for $5 every other weekend practically at this point. It goes on sale so often. So honestly, I would kind of like it. What level did I start playing competitively, and since then, do you just duel or play other game modes also? This is another question. I probably should space out my when I actually say the questions. So I started playing competitively my late 30s. I would say 39, maybe 40. I haven't ranked up all that much since I started playing competitive. I was quite decent at the game. I was a very good duelist when I started playing competitively. I was not a very good team player still. But yeah, you can really start playing competitively at any rank as long as you are good as a team player. Your dueling skills don't need to be all that good to be in a competitive team, but you need to have very good team play. Alright, so since then, do you just duel or play other game modes? Also, I play all sorts of things now because I'm mostly a caster. I mostly just cast games. I play some scrims once in a while with my team in pugs, but that's about it. Those are few and far between. So that's the extent of my competitive career. Next question, how did you make friends with the competitive people of Chivalry? Just play, man. Competitive players are in every server all the time. Always someone in a clan somewhere. You can make connections pretty easily in this game, just like in most other games. Just say hello in chat. Are you guys recruiting if you want to actually get into the clan? And that sort of thing. And before long, you'll be playing scrims. It's really that easy, honestly. You just need to be decently good at the game. What is my day job? I do not have a day job. I would very much like one if anyone's offering. Radio position and anywhere. Honestly, no. But I am looking for one, preferably radio. I'm studying communications media at the moment, so that's what I want to shoot for. But yeah, I don't have a day job at the moment. What games have I been thinking about recording? I remember most people wanted to see Mount & Blade, Dark Souls, and Oblivion Skyrim. Are you thinking of doing any of these? Yes. So, here's the kicker. I was planning on doing a Dark Souls Let's Play. A viewer, a dear fan of mine, Procrastinator Brad, I believe his name is, correct me if I'm wrong, but he gave me Dark Souls. He is one hell of a fan. Like, I cannot express how thankful I am for him, and just the sheer... It's the thought that counts, honestly. The thing is, Dark Souls is a broke-ass port, okay? It does not work most of the time. I've modded the shit out of it, reinstalled it, modded the shit out of it again, reinstalled it again, and tried all manner of shit in the last month or so. And it still won't work. I'm still trying, okay? I have not given up, but it's broken. Now, Mount & Blade I want to do definitely something with. Skyrim and Oblivion I'm considering, not 100% certain, but definitely want to do something Mount & Blade related. Definitely Dark Souls related 100%. Boop. Well, looks like the time of my gameplay is running out, so I think I'm actually just going to end this here. But let me know what you guys thought about this video, just in general. The Q&A, I know I only got to a good, decent number of questions. Not all that many, though. But do let me know what you thought. Should it be longer, shorter? Should I do a video webcam overlay while I'm doing this? I thought about it for this video, but I was thinking I'd just spitball right now. Would you like to see the questions on the screen? Would you like to know who asked the questions? That sort of thing. Let me know the feedback in the description. And, of course, ask more questions. I have a lot more questions to answer, but do ask more questions because I read all my comments, and I will pick pretty much anything that's not too silly sounding. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe if you enjoyed, and as always, have a grand day. I will see you kind people next time.